So, welcome to As the Garden Turns. So today I'm going to discuss these greenhouses here. These plastic zipper front tie up tube of metal greenhouses. So I bought this one recently, and that one like 2 years ago from Aldi. Okay, they're pretty cool when you're just trying to grow, to germinate seeds and get them the light that they need. Okay, so let me show you what they look like. And mind you, this greenhouse here is probably 2 months old, if that. Okay, and it is one of what they say is the walk-in greenhouse. Okay, and so look here. The zipper is already broken. This was ripping off when I put it up, so I had to put tape on it. I've had fixed the zipper on this side, but unfortunately, I don't know what happened. I'm going to fix it because I'm good at fixing things. So I'm going to fix it, but this is currently the condition of a 2-month-old greenhouse. This was about $50 on Amazon or Walmart.com. It was one of them. I don't know. But it has 6 shelves, and they're pretty long. Let me go on in. You got to see the zippers on each side. There are ties to tie this up. You basically roll up your little doorway if you want to vent, or if you're going to be in there, because it gets pretty hot in these darn things. So this is 3 shelves basically, because it's like the one here, you got a shelf there, and then you got one on the ground, so you can kind of see that one over there. And then you got another side with that. So that'll be 6 and 6. You have like 12 shelves in here. So that's a lot of plants, And then they get very, very hot. They get very hot. If you look at this, currently, what is it, about 92, 94 degrees in here? And it's that because I inserted a vent hole here. And here, they do not come with vent holes, so just understand that you will have to create a vent hole yourself, because it does get extremely hot in here. And so what I did was I just took like one of those little knives with the razor blade, cut a little flap out, and then I just kept a little flap right here, if you can see. It's a little flap there. Put on some little Velcro strips, put a little piece of screen on the inside, tape that in, and we got a little closed flap. And it vents and you can open. So I did that because we need that. And then we also have a little fan in here too that we put in to vent out some of the heat when it gets hot in here, if we have something in here. But currently we don't have anything in the greenhouse because most things are planted currently. I'm going to start my new planting rotation shortly, but right now, there's nothing in here. So like I said, they're pretty good. And this does zip. I'm just not going to zip it just because I'm not going to zip it right now. But like I said, this one is a walk-in. It's pretty big. And I actually really, really like it. When it's clean, I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to let y'all see what it looked like when it's clean. This is just a spur of the moment because I wanted people to know these are actually really cool greenhouses. And if you just like growing things, they are perfect. They sell one at Aldi's. Like I said, my first one is from Aldi. And I'm going to show you that one. It's my little bee wagon. I was trying to put my tail on there, but it kept falling off. So anybody knows how to apply a bee buzzer, a bee stinger. I tried with epoxy, it wouldn't stay on. So, I think it's cute like that. If I can't get a stinger on, I'm good. Okay, so this is the one from Aldi's. This one was about $40. And I bought this one, and then they went on clearance for like 15. So I was really upset. But this one here is probably about 3 years old. This was the first one that I got. And as you can see, my little pathway that's coming in here, I like how this looks. Looks sort of meadowy, brooky, rivery. It kind of gives me that, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but yeah, it does. And so right now, I use this all my, when I was germinating, I was using this greenhouse like crazy. I also had the Great Freeze of 24 in here, and I have to explain it in a further video. But yeah, I had the Great Freeze of 24, which was traumatic. It was very traumatic for me, and it was even more so for the plants. So right now I'm using this as storage just like that one, but I have them pots. I got pots, and I have them the different sizes, so it's easy for me to just come out here and grab something. The little trays that I keep them in. These are the cover cloths that I use when it's cold. My brother-in-law eats yogurt like it ain't funny. It ain't nothing. And so I get his yogurt containers, and then I use those to germinate in, which is also saving the planet one yogurt cup at a time. That's what that is. And so, yeah. And then we have our potato patch back here. But that's getting off subject. We was talking about the greenhouses. But they are really cool if you just need something to grow something in. And, I mean, it's when it gets windy, and I'm like staring out the window at these because they can get air up in them and launch up like rockets. So that's another thing. But we have ours anchored down with like huge cement rocks, and I even put a little bit of flooring from IKEA in there at one point. But I'm going to repair this one as well. Again, this is the 3-year-old Aldi greenhouse, and it still works perfectly. So like I said, they are great if you just need something to germinate something in. These greenhouses are great. So this is another episode of As the Gardens Turn, as the Garden Turns. I don't know what I was just saying. Yeah, sort of like a tribute to my grandparents. They used to love the soap operas. Young and the Restless, As the World Turns, All My Children. This is just dedication to them. So like and subscribe as the garden turns. See you next time.